Hello everyone, this is Mike Sangvi from vlamon.com and I am back with another video, and in this video I am going to show how to install SQL Server drivers in your PHP. Now I want to tell you few things. First, I am using Windows 8.1 and the iOS version which I am using is 8.5. Blah blah blah. Okay. Next thing, I already installed PHP and configure it in my IIS. Next thing, I want to create a test website. This is my test site, and in this test site you have to create a index.php with following code: php information or php info. This will help us to decide which file we have to download or which file we have to select and paste in the extension folder of PHP. Now I am using PHP version 5.3.28. I have duplicate tabs, so okay. I am using PHP version 5.3.28, and for this I have to install SQL Server driver. And if I am going down, currently SQL 51 mesh. Okay, so we have to manually slide it down. C type, dead, Tom, MB string. Now MySQL ND, ODBC open, PDU MySQL again, SQLite again, reflection session, simple XML, and SQL Server is not installed currently, so we have to install SQL Server in this. Sorry, we are not going to install SQL Server, we have to install SQL Server drivers in our PHP installation. For this you have to first download the required SQL Server drivers, and this is available here. You can download it, and based on your PHP version you have to select which file you want to download. If you want more details, here it is: system requirements. Under system requirement you can check which version of file you required. If you are using 5.4 or 5.5 or later, then you have to download SQL Server 31.exe. If you are using 5.3 or later, then you have to download SQL Server 30.exe. And I am using PHP 5.3, so that's why I already downloaded this file. And if you are using 5.2 or later, then you can download version 2.0. But I already downloaded this file, so I am not going to perform this step. Once you download it, you have to extract the file. I already done, and it is available here. Next thing, I have to check the installation directory of my PHP, and again it is available in PHP info. Here it is. Let me copy it and let's open it. And this is the extension folder. In this we have to paste the required DLL. Now finally we have to decide which DLL file we have to paste in this folder. Right now we have 8 files, and out of 8 files I am rejecting this 2 file because this is for 5.4. so now we have only 4 files are remaining because we are using 5.3. that's why 53, 53, 53, 53. Now out of this 4 file we have to select only 2. So which one is we have to select? Good question. We have to select based on PHP extension build. If you noticed, our PHP extension build is non-thread safe. So if PHP extension build say NTS, then we have to copy the NTS version. These two files we have to copy. If you want to see the difference in the name, or if you want to see the difference in the name of these two files, let me show you. And I already copied this name here for you. So this file, this one is php underscore pdo underscore SQL server underscore 53 underscore NTS. NTS means non-thread safe. And this one is php underscore pdo underscore SQL server underscore 53 underscore thread safe. Now our PHP extension build said we require NTS, that's why we are going to copy this and this. Control C to copy, and we are going to paste this in the installation directory of PHP, and then extension. Control V to paste it. Continue. And finally we have required file in the extension. Now how to know the installation directory? Simple, it is available loaded configuration file. Here is the installation directory. C program files x86 PHP v5.3. Now final step, we have to modify our php.ini file. For this I am going to open Notepad. So let me search Notepad. Okay, now I am going to right click and run as administrator. Yes. And now we are going to open this php.ini file. Control O to open. As a best practice, I am going to save this file first as original. Save. Again I am going to open my original php.ini file. Okay, now you have to go in the end of the file and you have to add two extension in this. Which one? The first one is this. I'm copying the name, and then finally I'm going to paste the name here. So this is extension equals to php underscore pdo underscore SQL server underscore 53 underscore NTS.dll. And the next one is this. Let me copy it and paste it here. Let me copy both. Save this file, and I'm going to show the syntax, proper syntax here. You have to paste this two line in the end of the php.ini. Remember, NTS or TS based on your PHP extension build. Now the last step, we have to restart our IIS. Here is my IIS and I am going to restart it. Okay, restart complete, and again I am going to open this link in new tab. Okay, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. ODBC, and finally we have SQL server, pd underscore SQL server, and SQL server. Let me show the difference in both the files so you are able to see. So after SPL, previously after SPL directly we have standard, and in this after SPL first is SQL Server and then standard. So finally our SQL Server drivers are installed in our PHP installation. Now that's it for this video. If you are facing any issue or any challenges, leave a comment. I will try to simulate those issue or error message and try to get back with a proper solution. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, and see you guys in my next video.